E3 2014. What do you want to see at this year's E3? In my aspect, I need 3 firmware updates. I need a firmware update for the Wii U that allows more titles to be stored on external storage. See, for some odd reason, they limited the number of squares on the startup screen for the Wii U on the controller of how many digital titles you can download. Well, that sounds wonderful, except when you have a 2 terabyte hard drive and you have limited the squares so that you can't install past a certain number of titles. Well, that sucks if you have more titles than you have squares on your screen to install it. Doesn't help matters. So they need to expand that so you can install more titles. PlayStation 4 needs a firmware update. We need our DLNA back. We need MPEG-4 support, and we need our music back. I'm warning people, don't sign up for Music Unlimited. It's a ripoff. And Sony needs to get off their ass and fix their service, because right now they're scamming people, and that's not right. And so if you see this video, and you'll understand what I mean if you look in the PlayStation Store, Music Unlimited has 2-tier programs running right now in the PlayStation Store on the PS4, and it really pissed me off. The 1 tier is, we'll give you 30 days free, then charge you $9.99 a month. The other tier to sign up for Music Unlimited, which I rather thought was funny, is it's only $5 a month if you don't do the 30-day trial. So basically they're charging you $10 because they're still buying you off by saying, oh, well, it's $10 a month. Hey, we're going to buy you off and tell you this is a good deal, when it really isn't. That's not a good deal. That's really kind of a ripoff to tell people, oh, you get 30 days free, but then we're going to charge you $10 a month for it afterwards. That's crap. When I could do the $5 one and get $5 a month, I'd rather pay $5 a month than $10. That's kind of crappy thing to do, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? Advertise it one way if you get a 30-day free, and advertise it another way if you don't. That's kind of ripping off your customers. So if you decide to sign up for Music Unlimited, look in the store. Don't just click Music Unlimited and go directly into it, because you can get it cheaper if you go through the store and select it without the 30-day trial. So, and we do. The weird thing with the PS4, though, is the PS4 currently actually will play MPEG-4 video. But you have to convert it to CUDA. And if people don't understand what that is, it's an NVIDIA codec. And so you have to convert your video from MPEG-4 to MPEG-4 with application support and CUDA. And there's only one converter on the internet right now that does that, and that's the PS3 video converter. And that one is not user-friendly. That's a nasty little piece of work. Microsoft needs a firmware update. Their console needs to support 1080p. I mean, why the hell can't your console do 1080p? I mean, this is bullcrap. You first off blamed it on the Kinects. And I find that rather funny that, oh, the Kinects robs performance from the machine, so we can't do 1080p. Well, no, that's bullcrap. It's called your operating system is a piece of shit and won't allow 1080p, which tells me that your operating system needs a major overhaul, and you're not willing to give it the overhaul. On top of that, you cheaped out on the RAM, so you don't have enough RAM inside your console to actually freaking do what you need to do with the console. So, whose fault is it, that one? You still haven't provided a Xbox One with an upgradable hard drive slot. Thank you very much. And so, I'm really not interested in an Xbox One until you fix these things. Until you actually get off your ass and put a 1 terabyte hard drive in one, and actually get off your ass and fix your OS so everything runs in 1080p, then I'm not interested. Because right now, off the bat, my PS4 is running everything in 1080p. No fucking problem. It's not only running in 1080p, shock of all shocks, on my TV, it's running in DTV. Not in HDMI digital, but in digital TV mode. So what is that telling you? That's telling me, guess somebody's operating system seems to work better than somebody else's. Quite interesting. Game wise, really the major thing that I want to see more of New and Tasty for the PS4, more of Destiny. For the Wii U needs some major titles. If it doesn't get something fast here, I mean, you're going to have a dead console on your hands real quick. And it's primarily because developers really don't want to build for a controller that has a stupid screen on it. It's more effort, it's a pain in the ass, there's not enough RAM on the console as it is, it's got problems. So, far from that, it just needs some major repairs and fixes. So that's what I want to see from E3 is primarily just a lot of upgrades and stuff and fixes. And things need to be corrected on both ends from both companies. And even from Nintendo. And Nintendo needs to fix a lot of things because I'm still having games where I'm losing video signal. And it's not my hardware. It is the game itself. The game decides to cut the video signal because there's not enough power going to the laser to read the disc and to keep the video signal going at the same time. So I'm like, this stinks. Anyways, so what do you, the user here on YouTube, want to actually see at E3? I mean, what do you want to see that should be announced, that should be shown off, that should be there for everybody to see? Let me know in the comments.